welcome to Spency Season. I just see too damn much. I feel too damn much. I sense too damn much. I just watched GPS drive with their lights on, siren on, I don't know, for 5 miles. I have no idea why. I'm not even sure they do, other than just to be cool. I'm not sure. They didn't pull anybody over. They weren't accelerating through traffic. Maybe they're looking for somebody. I don't know. You know, maybe the laws have changed. You know, I see this, especially in Mesa. Those cops, red light, they just hit the fucking siren and the fucking lights. Beep, beep, beep. Right through it. Right through them. Like they're in a fucking, going to an emergency. They just don't want to wait. They're above the law. Maybe that's all in policy nowadays. It used to not be. It used to be this officer had to follow the traffic laws the way we all do. Oh, that mean not driving, not drinking on duty either. Oh, fuck. See, I'm such a hypocrite. I would like the same laws that were enforced upon us to be enforced upon the police. As far as drinking, anyways. I do understand qualified immunity. But when you're drinking on duty, your qualifications do no longer exist. In my world. In this world, I watch cops drunk, fucking shit-faced drunk. They have to. They're alcoholic. On the stand. See, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm heading to a meeting. Because I drink and I drug. Just never know what the fuck can happen. Put alcohol in this system, not good. Don't need any more experience to know that me and alcohol, that disease wins every time. I like my freedom. Lose my freedom because you go out drinking, get in an accident, you hurt people, kill people. Now your freedom's gone, their lives are gone. That's alcohol. And people that still have done that, they still drink. It's a disease. I'm going to spend 3 hours, the first 3 hours of my day reminding myself of that. I understand the old timers, the old grumpy ones. Probably like me. I'm like them nowadays. I don't know. I have no problem with that. I respected those men. Well, Needle Point Jim, he didn't talk to me for like 9 months. I took out the trash. I made coffee. Did all kinds of stuff. I thought to piss him off. And then when I got 9 months, he said something to me and it meant something. And I asked him why much later. He's like, people come in here and all they have to do is make a few small, simple changes and their lives will change and get better. And they don't. So why should I spend any time? I understand that completely. I don't have sponsors. I have. They went out. I felt terrible. But then again, you know, I only know what works for me. I've been through the big book. I've with a sponsor. I live these steps. These principles mean everything to me, especially honesty, integrity, tolerance, acceptance, gratitude. That one takes a long time to get to. You know, there's a frequency to those words. Gratitude is a very high frequency. A frequency I didn't even know existed when I first came in the rooms. I just wanted to get the fuck out of drug court, get out of trouble so I could start using again. Which is insanity. The old, you know, I think it's funny to think the alcoholic believes they can think and drink like a normal man. What normal man drinks? It is not normal to drink. Maybe it is for us humans. It's definitely not healthy. There's not a single drop of ethanol that does your body good. It kills bacteria. 90% of your biome, 90% of the living DNA that makes this human body up is bacterial, viral. Virus is bacteria. Bacteria would create your neurotransmitters in your gut. Your brain uses them, but they're made in your gut. I didn't know that. That's why I treat my gut really well nowadays. I drink fermented yogurt, oatmeal, bananas for breakfast every day. It's boring, cost efficient, but it's incredibly healthy. So if I got a good butt, so if my gut is healthy, I got a lot of dopamine, I got a lot of neurotransmitters, serotonin available. All the stuff that methamphetamine depletes in one hit. You know, driving to meetings, sharing in meetings, talking, working with others is the greatest gift I've ever found. At least that's from my perspective at 6 years old. Not in the beginning. God, some meetings were so long, my legs were bouncing off the ground. And it is not good for a tweaker to look at the clock when he doesn't want to be there. Those seconds seem like took forever. That meeting took forever. I just wanted his signature in the beginning. Or so I thought. But actually my soul, somewhere deep inside I knew it was time to get clean. After I got arrested again. And I'm crying in the back of a cop car. And I'm in a world of trouble, dangerous drugs, shit and 8-ball, this is not good. Paraphernalia. All because they arrested the wrong Richard Spencer. Wrong Richard Spencer, but the right Richard Spencer, because this Richard Spencer needed to get arrested. Illegally. Illegally searched. But what he really needed was drug court. Because there's no way I ever get sober or clean without drug court. I failed that fucker. 4 days in jail, looking at 4 more months. Then prison. I fail a lot. But thank God for the judge, Judge Ballinger. Honorable Judge Ballinger. Maybe Charles, I don't remember. I know he'll never forget me. If he's still alive, he remembers me. Everybody in that court remembers me. Only one in there telling the damn truth. I hate questions, because I answer them honestly. It saved my life. It's also saved me the truth. It saved me from being arrested more times than not. Because most of the police officers I've encountered in my life have been incredibly respectful. When I couldn't even respect myself, I was using drugs. It's not too hard to spot a tweaker. Doesn't take any fucking formal training. Just look at them. They're depleted. Eyes are sucking. They look like the people that are on those weight loss fucking jabbing. The weight loss drugs? Shit. It's safer to do methamphetamine than that crap. In my opinion. I'm not a doctor. I don't suggest either, but my God. The pictures of these celebrities. Whoa! And the bounce. I know a lot. I know a little bit about my own weight. And my family's weight. It's been a struggle. Shit. For generations. So my own weight. It took 2 years of roller skating and diet. Probably ayahuasca too. For me to lose the weight. Over about 2 years. I got down to like 160s from like 280s, and then holiday came around and eggnog and junk that I haven't had, and I just craved that shit, and I put on 30 pounds. I mean, in like 2 months. Easy. I could not believe it. Now, it's taken me the last 6 months to try to get this 30 pounds off. And the fat's going, and I'm building some muscle. The biggest thing about aging is you need 10% less fuel. Not food, fuel. I like that. I heard that on YouTube. Don't eat to be full. Eat to fuel your body. Like what I said earlier. You know, I mix up yogurt and bananas and stuff in Vitamix or whatever. Then I put that stuff in the fridge and I let it ferment for up to like 3 days. It goes like 4 days, 5 days. At 5 days, it gets really tangy. And that means it's making alcohol, and I don't like alcohol. It's supposed to still be good for you, but I don't like alcohol. Anyways, you know, what does fermentation do? Not that you care, but you're going to hear it anyways. It does what your body does. Your body does, stuff doesn't stay in your body long enough. Wow. Thank you, God. There's no such thing as accidents. Especially when you're on a motorcycle. That's just pain. Anyways, it's a fermented breakfast. I drink that every morning. Boring. Healthy. If I'm going to be here, I don't have millions of dollars at the moment for healthcare, nor if I had the money would I spend it on healthcare. I'm not into seeing too much. My mom had both her knees replaced. Fuck no. No. I've watched enough people go through chemo. Fuck no. I've had cancer cut out of my face. That just was a no-brainer. But having someone cut open my gut or my heart, nah, just so they can practice medicine, no. Although if I would have went into medicine, that's probably what I'd been, a heart surgeon. I was working on a gentleman. He was working on helping him work on his plane, and he was a world-renowned heart surgeon. And I was able to get this little bolt on in the back of this spot where you just can't get to it, and I was able to get it turned and get it tightened. And he's just like, "You made a good heart surgeon." I didn't mean it egotistically, or I'm just like, yeah. It's just I can't. At that time, I just couldn't do the books. I had a real problem with reading and stuff because I have a learning disability, and I didn't know it back then. But once I got medication and once I got some quiet room to take my tests, I found out I'm not lazy, crazy, or stupid. Maybe I'm crazy and insane, but I'm not lazy or stupid. I'm not dumb. Do stupid things. Fail a lot. But what is failure if you learn from them? That's success. What's hot, what's cold, what's good, what's bad. You know, what's legal, what's illegal. When you review it after some time, it's really hard for you to judge any of it. I still do so, but it's foolish. Only God knows. And God will reveal more the moment I'm done here. For right now, I'm just really grateful I'm not drinking, that I've got health today. And I'm aware of my own insanity. At least the insanity of thinking that I can drink and drug successfully ever again is gone. And that's a gift.